Good morning, friends. I haven't been on here in a while, so I thought I'd just pop in, just do a little short about empowering and inspiring and uplifting others. And I'd like a little poll. There's some things I want to know about you. So first of all, I know a lot of you are going to work or not going to be online, so I'm just going to say hello to my replay. Let me know if you're a replay viewer. If you are watching live here in a bit, number 1, and if you replay, give me a number 2. So just wanted to talk about it. I was supposed to be here like 2 days in a row ago. Maybe it was 3 because I am on a daily video challenge. I'm like not doing very well at that. I'm going to use an excuse of life getting in the way and challenges. Oh my word. First, let me tell you about my challenges. My car died. I know I put that little video on there. My car died. It's like turned it off one night, it's fine, next day it's not, and it's just toast. And I'm like, talk about a challenge, because I work in Bloomington, which is like a 45-minute commute. It's an hour commute at night because of traffic. And I'm like, and so I got my dad's truck, but it's a big V8, so you're talking about $10 a day for gas. I'm like, oh my word. And so it was just a challenge, and I just went back to what I normally do, which is pray. And of course, prayer works, and this unbelievable, an unexpected source of money came in where I'm going to be able to get a car. Totally unexpected, not in my wildest dreams. Isn't that wonderful how life works? It usually turns itself around. It takes faith and it takes prayer, and it makes lessons too. I was talking earlier in the year about what I want to do, and what's really important to me at this stage of my life is social impact. Hey, Deb. And just because I'm the queen of starting over, right? Like with nothing, I'm starting over with a 0 and thinking, okay, all I got is faith, and that's the way it's just got to do it, and I'm the queen of that. And I've survived, and not that I don't have challenges. Last week she showed you, it's like, oh my word. So going forward, I still have to learn some lessons from those challenges, and one of them is I've got to rearrange my hours. I have to have extra daytime hours, so in case I need a second income. Hey, Missy, I've got to do it. So because, you work for your success, but what is your idea of success? Because my idea of success is going to be different from your idea of success, and that's what brings us to social impact. That is really important for me, because this year that's what I was thinking about, is how to change the world in my own small little way, and how each one of us can do that, because it's like all these little pieces come together, and we can do that from just as simple as empowering other people, inspiring them, uplifting them, and that can take many forms, and we can talk about that, over the weeks, of different ideas that we can do just to help someone. You never know how much you help someone. Just by your words or your actions, a kind word here and there. There's so many ways that you can help someone, and you'll never know it until later when they come back and say, you know what, you made a difference in my life. When you said that, I felt like I'm not alone. So that's really important. So we need to think about that. Now, I know there's something I would like to know, and I'm going to take a poll, so anytime if you come back on the replay or whatever, if you could, what is a cause that would be near and dear to your heart? If you could make a change, what would that be? I know people that, like, my children's family is loaded with cancer. I'm telling you, it's just every single generation is just hit with it. So, it may be for cancer research. It could be for, like, my daughter is off for the March of Dimes. She's designated her life for that, to help babies. The babies become to full term to be able to be born, and birth defects and all that. It could be homeless. That's something that for me, because of the starting over thing, that I'm interested in the homeless. I'm also interested in opioid addiction, because that's, it is our national crisis right now, and I personally have seen how it can take somebody up down here to flat on the floor, and how do you get up from that? How do you start over for that? So that's really important for me. What is it important for you? It could be suicide prevention. It could be, well, I don't know. Give me ideas. Just give me ideas. It could be anything. So that's what I'm wanting to know today from everyone. What if they could do anything? If time and money was not a constraint, or well, if there was no constraints, what would you want to work for? Now, for me, our church does help out an organization called the Hope House. Hi, Missy, I love you. Missy says, I love you, Mom. She's my daughter-in-law. Well, actually, she's my daughter. There's no in-laws or steps in our family. The Hope House, and I'll put some more information about that later. And it's an organization that helps women start over, and it's usually from addiction or other types of issues that gets them there in the first place. And these women have to commit for a full year to live there. They have to work while they're there. Everyone pulls together for the whole household, and this is where they get to learn the Christian faith. They get to have Christian counseling. They're getting treatment for their addictions, a chance to start over. How amazing is that? Because in this world where money is king, if you have to work, if you miss work, can't work because of your issues, well, how are you going to get treatment? When you have an opioid addiction, it's not just detoxing, it's a long time, and it's a lifelong struggle, so that you have to be immersed. So that's why I am really interested in the Hope House. She is amazing. Missy, who are you talking about? Missy says, yes, I am, and she is amazing. I am so lucky. Oh, my mom, not me. Oh, baby. I'm slow. Thank you. Okay, that threw me off because it hit me right here in my heart. Right here. I was looking in the camera, and I get dyslexic when I look in the camera. Okay. So, Hope House. I'm interested in the Hope House. I'm looking into the Wheeler mission in Bloomington because they have a women and children's shelter. Just think, in this two-income world, if you are left with one income for whatever reason, death, divorce, addiction, or whatever, what are you going to do? It's really hard to start over. And so I really want to look into that mission to see. First of all, I want to just kind of check it out, and then I want to see how I can help, sometime with me the time or money, and that brings me to something else I'm planning, because y'all know I've got an e-commerce business. It's a 100% virtual business, and honestly, when I first started it, three things. First started it, I thought, I'm going to get this discount because I need help. Hey, Rita. Then I thought, I'm going to start this because I want to look because of the residual income. They have a 3 to 5 year retirement plan if you work hard. And I thought, I am going to be laying on the beach making my residual income and working from there. That was my idea of success. It's funny how life changes you, right? And your experiences. And I'm thinking now, that's not what, all I care about is just getting by, but I'd like to use that money to impact the world. So I talked before about tithing, and that's going to be part of my tithing. Hope House through my church, and through maybe the mission work, and to give my time. And long-range plans, you need short-range plans, you need long-range plans. Long-range plans, wouldn't it be awesome to be able to have a nonprofit? Oh, Rita, thank you. Rita says, hi, hey, beautiful. I like to read my comments on there so you kind of know what's going on behind the scenes. But no, that's my long planned dream. So I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray because I know I've got faith. And so I know that somehow I'm going to make a social impact. Another way we can make a social impact is share inspiring stories. People that started down here, but they pushed through those barriers and those challenges and made themselves a success, or made themselves an inspiration to others. Let's share those stories. Let's a little bit less of the negative things that's going on in our world. It's not that we don't need to be know what's going on. We do need to know what's going on, but in this time in our life and time in our history, let's share inspiration so we can all help each other. One more thing that I'm planning on doing with my business, because I think this is the best way I can do my social change, because honestly, my 9 to 5 just gets me by in a 2-income society. With 1 income, just a 9 to 5 just gets you by. So in my business, what I'm going to be doing is, well, of course I'm expanding, but I'm going to be focusing on service-minded people that want to make a difference in the world. In their own way. But I just really want that. I want an organization, I want a team that is pulling together for the better of our world, and not so much for self-serving reasons. It's just to help others in the process. So that's my dream too, because I'm really thinking that doing my business that way will be able to multiply exponentially the impact on the world if we're all locking arms together. So let's lock arms together on Facebook. I challenge each and every one of you to try to post an uplifting story today or tonight, just something that you find is inspiring somewhere, and or just maybe your own words of inspiration, a happy picture, tell about how you've overcome challenges. Make yourself relatable to others, because I know that so many times we just only want to show the perfect side of our lives, and what that does is, if the other person looks at you and they think, I could never be that way, she hasn't made, she's this and he's that, but in truth, no one knows what goes on behind closed doors. Now, I'm not saying to lay out all your problems, I'm not saying that, but just be relatable and be real. You're having some issues, hey, mention it. Let us all pray for you and lock arms and give you some inspiration and some hope and some courage and root on for you. That's what it's all about. That's what social media should be, to make a better world. So, guys, I gotta go. I'm taking underwriting pictures again today. Going to go into the office and change some lives through insurance. So have an awesome day. I love you all. Be kind to yourself.